ES Audio.
Hi, I'm John Weeks, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, could AI put gaming composers out of work? But first,
You think that guy's still out there? What's up with you and this clown all of a sudden? You're like obsessed.
one of the executive producers of horror movie Terrifier 2, the one that's made headlines for people's extreme reactions to the film, has likened watching the movie to riding a roller coaster.
Then pulling down the bar, and then you're blasted through the world's most psychotic haunted house, you know? They're laughing, they're yelling, they're cheering, they're puking and passing out. That reaction to us, even my bird is flipping out about it, as you could hear.
Steve Barton told us he shared a warning about the movie on Twitter after reports of people throwing up and fainting in cinemas. It led to some theatres offering up sick bags to viewers as they went in to watch it. Steve said they don't want people getting unwell, which is why they shared the warning online.
If these movies aren't for you, you do have a weak stomach or you're a little faint, you know, maybe this isn't the ride you should be taking.
But the reports around how viewers have responded to the film seem to have inadvertently boosted its popularity. Steve told us why he thinks people are enticed by the thrills of a horror movie like Terrifier 2.
Even with people who go on roller coasters, we like that feeling of controlled chaos. We like feeling like we're bringing ourselves to the brink but are completely safe all the time. And I think that's what people are responding to.
TikTok is introducing an adults-only option for live streams. It's set to arrive in the coming weeks and gives users the option to choose if they only want to reach over 18s when broadcasting. TikTok said content like some comedy routines or when a host wants to discuss a difficult life experience might be unsuitable for minors. The social platform said these industry-leading updates can further protect the younger members of its community. Activision has filed a patent for new AI technology that could generate music for some of its games. The company owns titles including Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. The patent abstract suggests that the AI would adjust the music based on feedback from the player. The description said that by using artificial intelligence, an infinite combination of music and audio can be automatically generated to avoid having to manually create music and audio. Researchers at the University of York said their recent study suggests we can both increase and decrease the ability to recall specific memories by playing sounds when a person is asleep. They found that out by asking people to learn pairs of words while playing a sound associated with that pair, then playing the same sound while they slept. The study showed that playing a sound cue associated with one pair of words improved the memory of it, but decreased the memory of the other pair. It's hoped that one day the process can be manipulated so that sleep could be used to help weaken painful memories. Now, research by a team in Belgium suggests strict parenting may hardwire the risk of depression into a child's DNA. The study found that being manipulative or harshly punishing a child can alter the way the body reads their DNA, increasing their risk for depression later in life. The researchers said that any stresses during childhood in general may have the same effects and lead to depression later in life. They said this change in how instructions from DNA are read could be used in future to give advanced warning of who may be at greater risk of developing depression. Coming up, Motorola's smartphone with a rolling screen, plus the milk revelation that changes how we understand ancient farming. In the break, why not hit follow and give us a rating? Welcome back. A study by researchers in Italy suggests girls are routinely given more generous grades in class than boys with the same academic abilities. Researchers explored the findings from tens of thousands of pupils and their teachers and found that girls typically outperform boys in humanities, languages, and reading tests, while boys do better in maths. But when grades are awarded by teachers, girls tend to do better in all subjects. The team at the University of Trento say it suggests that teachers may subconsciously reward students who are displaying traditional female behaviour, such as quietness and neatness. The discovery of dairy traces inside pottery from about 7,400 years ago has given scientists new ideas about just how early our eating habits changed. Experts from the University of Bristol said the pottery was made and used by prehistoric settlers who were the earliest Neolithic farming groups in Central Europe. Their study shows just how early humans started gaining sustenance from milk, but they also found that only 65% of the sites they analysed had evidence of dairy fats in ceramics, suggesting milk use was not universally adopted by these early farmers. And finally, Motorola is showing off yet another smartphone prototype, this time one with a rolling screen. A short video's been shared online of the device, which has a screen that extends and retracts, rolling up from the bottom edge. It has a flexible 6.5-inch OLED screen when extended, which goes down to just over 4 inches when it rolls back down. The device is making an appearance at parent company Lenovo's Tech World 2022 event, but there are no signs it will actually go into production just yet, so it could just be a prototype to show off what they can do. You're up to date. Come back at 4 o'clock for the Leader podcast for more news and analysis from the Evening Standard. We will be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. See you then.